This is the TheFloofCast. We're coming back, and today I am the moderator, Red, aka Gel, and co-host Draco and Nova is back. We will be doing this on a weekly basis on Wednesdays, but it will come out between then and Saturday, depending on my schedule. So today's topics are update for the channel, what's going on, and then of course the dreaded for affinity issue and crash and advice and thoughts on it, as some of us are content creators on for affinity and others are just users of the channel, of website I should say. And then we'll talk about our two favorite secondary groups that are doing something like for affinity, and we'll give you our thoughts about them, and maybe you can decide if you wish to move from for affinity onto another site.
Yep. And I'm drawing while this is all happening, so you get to watch something more exciting than just a slide of pictures.
Yep. So we got rid of the slide of pictures. As you can see, that's the first thing that we've done is we've changed up the concept. There now will be actually something going on other than a slideshow of art that was donated to us or allowed us to be used. So, updates. Again, I'd like to apologize as a YouTuber as a whole that we haven't done anything on our channel for more than half of a quarter of the year. As I said in my update video, I'd like to reiterate just in case nobody's seen it, is that we got busy. First we got sick, then we got busy. We all but Draco got sick in the timeline of us making our next cast video. And then as soon as after that happened, Rari and Nova were heading off to Vancouver back in March or February, I believe.
March.
Okay. Nova got lucky, had herself a little dealer den table, or not dealer den, artist den table. Same kind of concept for me. They do the same exact thing. That's why I call them one or the other. It's interchangeable term for me, even though it's probably not. But I really don't care. After that, everybody got busy. Draco got himself a new job, and Nova got 15 more jobs on top of him.
5 million.
And so we kind of separated. And then Rari also got busy because she has a little kiddo to take care of, and she also does art full time. So she's been doing that. She may return, hopefully. There's a few ideas I'd like to have her come in as, but at the time being, it's kind of a we don't know type situation. She's a very busy lady, and we kind of just let it be as us for now. She still is a guest host. She's a guest host. She's not being removed or anything like that. So upcoming plans for some people out there. We all have upcoming plans. I'll go first for the channel. I don't have no plans. That's my plans. I don't have any other than maybe creating more smut, as what I like to call it. That's actually what my posting for our later topic is. That's what I tend to post now. Is a lot of smutty stories. Lewd, crude, dirty stuff. But it's what the fandom likes, and I don't mind writing it because it gets me a chance to write something new. But that's what my plans are, just probably chill out and help Nova out, do her thing, and go from there. Nova, what are you going to be doing in the foreseeable future?
I'm going to be doing art streams.
Okay.
Yep. Every Wednesday after the long weekend, so starting next week. So actually, I think, yeah, after we're done recording next week, I'll be doing an art stream on Wednesday and on Saturday, but we don't record on Saturday, so that's fine.
Right.
But it'll be every Wednesday and Saturday after the long weekend, unless, family happens.
Or life happens.
Yep,
Yeah.
family or life. At 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
I'll be there. I'm a moderator,
yeah.
so that gives me time to write more smutty stories. Yay!
Because that's all you do.
That's because that's all I do. Because I don't have a tablet and I can't draw standard art by hand.
Nope.
Not yet.
I just keep sketching heads and then I keep erasing them. I don't know what to draw. Speaking of, for this, we're gonna pick between the three of us our favorite commenter, and then I'm gonna doodle them during the next recording.
Yep.
So
Comment
give us something witty.
ideas. Give us some ideas. Tell us, hey,
Topics, what you
give us a
liked about
topic.
it.
And what do you like? Just and we'll choose one of the top out of the three of us choice, or two of us, depending on busy schedules. And we'll choose, and nobody will draw you. Maybe she'll draw you behind a computer, smashing the keyboard. Red, you sucked. Enter.
Yeah.
You could say that, and we might find it witty.
TheFloofcast is stupid.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Anything else, Nova?
Do I have anything else?
You want to plug your Patreon?
Oh yeah.
That's up. It's updates for us. So
Yeah, I guess so.
I have nothing. So
You have nothing to say?
I don't have much to do. I mean, I've got fucking my smut stories, and that's barely that. So
yeah. Well, I'm doing this Patreon thingy. God, I'm bad at explaining things. And it's really cool, I swear. It's a monthly art subscription called Space Debris. And basically, you subscribe anywhere between $5 to $100, and you get some mad deals
crate.
on art.
And you get it's a loot crate type thing.
Yeah.
Except for the first 5 to 15. So 5 and 10 are digitalized, so it gives you the chance to have digital if you just don't want someone shipping something to your house. As I was there to help her create this idea, so I do know about it, hence I can talk on it.
Yep.
After the 15 mark, it can be both digital and traditional. She prefers traditional mainly because she wants to be able to do more traditional stuff. Also, there are some items that are only traditional availability, so you're gonna kind of have to go and work with that.
Yep.
So if you're interested, there will be a link in the description below of her Patreon. Go check it out, or on her or you can also check it out on her for Affinity account, and you can go from there. But I would check it out, guys, because it is a deal for what you're getting, and I know what's going into them. What you're getting is a very, very good deal.
Yep. I should probably say that for each tier you get more art and better art, but it's also slightly randomized. So 1 month, if you go with, say, the
$15 tier.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember the name. The Aurora, I believe it's called. You get like, crap. Hold on.
You got to pull up the Google Docs.
I do. No, I have to. Yeah. Oh, that's even better. I was just gonna go to Patreon, but that works too. Drive.
But anyways, as she's doing that, another thing she's also doing after the 10th shipment, as in a whole of people supporting a Patreon. So if it's just one person and then another person shows up after that, the 10th time she ships out the packages or digitalizes them, there will be like in the loot crate situation, a mega loot crate.
Yep. It does have to be shipped out, though.
That does have to be shipped out, and that is randomized.
No, the supernovas have to be shipped.
Correct.
So it's after the 10th shipments, not
right.
10th digital ones, sorry.
So it has to be after the 15th.
Yeah.
So if you want to see that supernova loot crate come out, also there has to be a decent amount of people subscribing to it. It just can't be one person with a 15.
Yeah.
Because you can end up winning once, and you won't ever see it again. So Tell your friends about it if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
And the Supernova crate is like the Mega crate and Loot crate. It's the thing that you get, and it is randomized per month,
Mhm.
and estimated value is over $100.
Yep.
Just
And
because that interests people, the estimated value.
mhm.
If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. Pass the information around to other people that you may know who might want to help out a good, inspiring artist. You know, um, Go ahead and just, hey, I got a friend who's doing this thing. Check it out if you're interested. Throw
Yep.
some money. And there is a dollar section there for tips. You don't get nothing other than her undying gratitude, but it is a thing. If you can afford $1, you can give her a
Mhm.
dollar.
And I pulled up the Aurora. Ooh. Okay,
That
I don't have to hiccup. Okay. So the Aurora contains the Stargazer, which is the $5 one, contains a piece of art relative of your character to the month's theme and a randomized goodie. And the randomized goodie could be anything um, available in the other tiers, technically. It's
right.
completely random. So, however, if you do the $5 one, you won't get something from the $100 one. You
No.
just, you'd get a button or a lanyard or something silly like that.
Hmm.
The Aurora, which is the $15 one, is the one that is about, I'm gonna say, like 85% necessary of shipping out, because a lot of it is going to be
Hmm.
traditional stuff.
Hmm.
Um, Contains a piece of art of your character relative to the month's theme. Will get some or possibility of all of an icon, a telegram sticker, a line art of an original that I have drawn, or a character of your choice, or a postcard, and a randomized goodie.
Right. And the cool thing I want to elaborate on is that she is doing individual pieces of art.
Mm-hmm.
It's a standard theme, but it's your character. So it's not
Yep.
like you get a piece of art of her character. You get a piece of art of your character.
Yep.
So even at the $5 limit, you're getting a piece of art every month of your
Mm-hmm.
character in a random situation of her choosing.
Yep.
So again, it is worth it to consider it.
Yep. Oh,
But
I
as
should mention that it is $5 and I charge $5 for sketches, but for this, since it's a monthly subscription, you will be getting a full color piece of art every time.
So it would be full color, which is, if I believe correctly, is a standard color, but with also shading along with it.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
So
And I
it's
normally
a very
charge $20+ for those.
so it is a decent thing. But as she said, it is a monthly subscription.
Yep.
I think that's about it. We should cover on that because we don't want to just keep shoving it down
Yeah.
people's throat. Anything else?
Um, Streaming. I'm moving, not wholly,
We'll
but I'm kind of
if
moving
you're
to
talking
other
about,
sites.
we'll cover that in the FA part.
Yep. Nope. But that's another update for me.
Yep, she will be moving, but that will be more fully covered in the next section.
Yep.
Okay, I think if that's it, then I'll go on to Draco because Draco does have something that is coming up that he probably wants to talk about because I covered in the last video,
Or he doesn't.
or he doesn't.
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, plans for Anthrocon are still on as it stands right now. I do have the do have the hotel covered, which is awesome because now for another month and a half I get to cover for possible expenses and the ability to travel the city for and just I don't know, just randomly go places and take shots of the city for people to see. I have the ability to travel and do extra stuff for others to see.
Yay.
Very cool. Very cool.
I am also going to use it to learn and hopefully meet other people that are like bigger in the fandom. I know everyone. I'm not going to make a promise though because everyone is busy. For those people, they're usually running around back and forth all freaking day, losing like 5 pounds a day because they have a lot they got to do.
The con diet.
Yes. Yes.
So that will be put up on our site. There'll be random
And
things.
as it stands right now, I have my own camera. I have a GoPro camera. Not the best at audio, but it'll be good for like on the go stuff. And I might have the ability to get another normal camera, which will have better quality than that for like the parade, maybe the different angle from the dance competition. Although that's going to be posted to hell.
True, true.
And I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna like try to hunt them down, but I know Rin or Wolf Lubin, since he has actually revealed his voice to people, maybe because free time I'll be able to get him and talk with him a little bit.
Ooh, exciting stuff. But as we like to cover, there will be things coming from Anthrocon, from us, from our correspondent in the field. But what we're saying now may or may not happen. There's a promissory of items coming, but of what we really don't know. I've talked it over with Draco. Maybe meeting random fursuiters and asking them a list of random questions of where'd you get your fursuit, because everybody likes to know that stuff. So if you end up seeing a fursuit that you like, you'll at least know where it came from. You can look that up.
Yeah, but it is most important. Nothing is set in stone with as big a thing as like flying to another state, and events as big as this stuff will happen and change.
Mm-hmm. So it's possible we may not have anything other than a story time.
But no, we'll have more than a story time. You get to experience my suffering this time.
Boy.
But yay, suffering. But maybe we'll do something like that, a kind of reporter in the field type thing, and there will be questions asked. Again, we're not set in stone. It's something that can and probably will change, just for the safety of your guys' mind and the safety of ours, that we don't promise you anything and to not be able to fulfill on it. But there will be content coming from Anthrocon 2016 this year, located in Pittsburgh.
Yep, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and it is actually, I looked up an area map, and the actual transaction of the hotel from the Anthrocon website. And as far as I know, my hotel is one interstate away from the river.
Lovely.
Yep.
So, if you guys are going to be there, maybe we'll have a video before that, posting of Draco, and you could see him and know him and maybe talk to him about, walk up and meet him and then, go from there. As if you're going, we are a small, tight-knit group so far still, but anything can happen.
I will try to post shorter videos because it will be running off like hotel Wi-Fi, and everyone knows horror stories about that. So if it doesn't take like 5 hours to upload like a 2-minute video, I'll try to do stuff while there.
Either it'll be locally when during, or if not, it'll be back when I have time to edit and upload things, as per general say. So it shouldn't be. I'm not going to do it a chunk at a time. I may do it, within a week, but it won't be a big chunk that week.
I'm actually, I know Anthrocon is a big deal, but I'm actually super excited about the flight back, because my return flight, I don't know what it is, but it'll be on July 4th, and the thing that might be cool about that is if it's during night on July 4th, I might be able to catch the firework of several different cities on my way back.
Fascinating. Anything else, Draco?
Not really. I would say something about live streaming, but the ability to do that would mean I'd need more time than I do right now with helping family on a job.
So we'll not bring that up. That's a thing that may happen in the future.
Ooh.
So I think we've covered everything of what's going on with us, what's going on with the cast.
Yep.
And I think it's time to jump into the meat of the things and the fun meat of the things. and get into the dreaded Fur Affinity outage.
Thing
I
I don't know.
well, we'll get into it, and you can just post your thoughts on FA in general. Um, for those who know and those who don't know, in fact, let me just pull up the
The BS journal.
the BS journal. There is a journal on FA. I will post it down in the description below that you can read it. It's also on FA correctly right now. But I'm going to pull up the journal. I'm not going to read the full journal to you guys. I'm just going to read the important dates that are on there,
Oh yeah,
and
the
we'll go from
timeline.
there.
The May 4th, 5th
Yeah.
went
yeah,
down
yeah.
on 11th. Yeah.
Anyways, so what was happening? Today is really not good to tell about dates. Today is the 18th of May. Yesterday on the 17th, Fur Affinity was down for pretty much all of the 17th and half of the 18th. What happened was back in the 4th, there was an incident that took place where the servers were hacked into, or a backdoor was found in their coding. And the source code of the site was downloaded. On the 5th, they were aware of the attack. They supposedly fixed the loophole and patched it immediately. On the 17th, at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there was a notified that individuals were passing out drives containing copies of Fur Affinity source code at a convention, which is complete bullshit because the convention that they were being passed out at was not on the 17th. It was over with at that time. I'm not going to go into the convention because that's has nothing to do with it. All the information is there on their site, on Fur Affinity site, but that the 17th was complete bullshit because the 17th was yesterday. At roughly 11:44 a.m., the site was attacked and caused complete deletion of submissions, watches, and user data. The moment they realized what happened, they shut down the site and they rolled it back to the 11th of May. So the site hasn't brought up again, but it was rolled back to 11th of May. So people who were working on things between the 11th of May to this day, me including, have lost things in general. I only lost, thankfully, one thing, and it was a piece of artwork that I uploaded that was made by Nova, but
I lost like 15 plus submissions.
she lost 15 plus things, and also the fact that other artists have lost things that they placed up, and also the fact that it was down for a day and a half worth of time that they could have got commissions in and whatnot, along with also other people that are on FA, like fursuit makers and whatnot, could have lost. Thankfully, a lot of the fursuit makers are closed at the moment for the year, but will be opening up soon. However, anybody looking for traffic for them could not go through Fur Affinity.
Okay. Fursuit makers, unlike art makers, it's a lot harder for them to repost something because once they ship it out, they don't have the ability to get it back.
Yeah, to make more photos on it. But thankfully, I don't think there was any major information loss for them because like I said, they're currently closed at the moment. A lot of them are. And if they aren't, they most likely have a Twitter account or another account that they post stuff on as well. So, yeah, allegedly someone got their source code and decided to use it against them yesterday. Allegedly, it was given out at a convention that happened recently. However, according to their information, it was given out the day of the 17th, which is complete BS because I know that conventions they're talking about, and it has already previously ended because 95% of the people that I know who went there via Twitter are already at home, and they've been at home for at least 2 days. So if it happened at the con, it went on the 17th.
Yeah. Shots fired.
A lot of people, if you follow anybody prevalent on Twitter, a lot of big artists have been moving. Nova's being one of them, and I have being one of them, have decided to move to other sites. I will keep my FA open, but anything new will not be on FA anymore. I won't tell the site yet. That will be something to the end, but I do want to continue on commenting on the subject. If you've been in the fandom for a long period of time, and you've been on FA for a long period of time, you've known that this site has its quirks of being down a lot. I've watched a few new furries go, "Oh, FA is down. What the hell?" And I've commented to them, "This is welcome to FA." In my tenure on being FA for about a year and a half, it has pretty much been down at least 4 or 5 times within about an hour or two. Nothing as bad as this, but it's been pretty bad. Enough to where I don't. I apologize. I have something else going on. To be that bad. Personally, for someone who knows IT a little bit, not well, but enough from talking with people who know IT and then hanging out with people who've done IT in class when I was in college, situations like this should never have happened. If you've secured your servers and you've secured your site, this should have never happened. There are chances where there are issues that can come up, but something as big as this, where someone's able to take out your source code, should have never happened.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask about that. Shouldn't, if a site had proper security, shouldn't they be able to get, shouldn't they be able to be more safe than just people giving out their source code, like have other obstacles in the way?
Yes.
There should have been a firewall there.
Yep.
That's why I'm mentioning the fact that because there's should have been a firewall involved, this should have never happened.
No, I mean, even if someone does have the source code, shouldn't there be a way to kind of like...
Yes, there should be a preventive of someone to using that source code against them. Yes, there should have been that. That's still is what I'm saying is, but the fact that there wasn't anything there kind of questions the fact of what is FA doing. And I'm at the point where I really don't care. I really don't care if FA was to ban me for saying this shit. I don't care. Because I haven't been on there long enough. I don't have very many watchers, and it's a freedom of speech, and as someone who uses that site,
it's annoying.
It's annoying. It's bullshit. For me, it's minuscule. It's, oh, I lost a piece of artwork. But for someone like Nova, which I'll let her get on her topic and her rant about it, is tremendous. For someone like another friend, like Rari, it's even more tremendous, because that's 95% of her income.
Yeah.
And there's other artists out there who are 100% of their income is coming from FA. And if you've watched Twitter in the last day, you have seen countless different memes about fur affinity within the furry community. I saw one where it virtually outright said fur affinity fucked up bullshit, and it was a line graph of what, depend between the two people. One, someone who loves FA, and one who actually uses it for work, and then is completely pissed off about it, but has to go back to it because there's no one else. Mm-hmm. Now, I'll let you continue on with this statement because it's affected you a lot more than it affected me.
Oh, okay. Well, jeez. Okay. So, in the time that Fur Affinity was quote-unquote attacked, and it being, taken down and then brought back up again, I had posted over 15 plus submissions and other, notifications about space debris and, my planning for streaming, and which is
sorry to interrupt, which is a piece of artwork, a comment, and time spent posting that shit. That's just not like something you go, oh, I'm gonna write a journal. This was a piece of artwork that had to be uploaded, a comment, and then tagging it properly, and then whatnot.
Yeah.
Apologies.
No, it's fine. So, I had gone through, well, gosh, how long did it even take me to get what I had up? Like 6 hours?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Around 6 hours.
She ended her stream and started on it, and she made 4 closed boxes within 2.5 hours, and then you made 5 of the 7 open with stuff in them. So, it took her probably 30 minutes to make the box, because all it was is she added on to another box. But it was the fact that she had to also then upload it and then comment and then write a description, tag it, send it out, and then of course she's doing a comment section where a comment prize giveaway thing. So she also had to comment back to people who've commented on it, mainly because it was late at night, so just 2 people commenting. But that is also gone as well.
Watcher appreciation stream stuff.
Her watcher
Or-
appreciation stream.
Yeah, and month and all that, yeah.
That's
So
gone.
basically, more than 10 hours of work is gone now because FA, done
Can't
goofed.
protect her shit.
Yep, done goofed. So, which is whatever. I made a journal, apologized to everyone. I'm reposting it. It's annoying as hell and it kind of sucks. Well, it sucks a lot, but, what can you
Canadian.
do?
Canadian, she doesn't rant like me.
Oh, well, I would. My rant
Which-
is. That's
which
all.
is which is scary because I'm actually considering moving.
Yeah. So I'm. Furfinity might not be my most updated place anymore. I think I'm gonna move over to
We'll
Furry
get to that.
Network.
Okay.
Probably Weasel. Just due to the recent events with
Right.
Furfinity. So look in the description for all of that needed
Right.
information. Hardy
And
hard.
we'll get onto that in a second. The other sites that are out there available to you as an artist, a watcher, or just person in general. But yeah, Draco probably doesn't have much thoughts on it because he's been in a media blackout because he works and then comes home and goes to bed and then works and comes home and goes to bed and deals with family. So, do you have any comments?
Total media blackout. I go. Maybe get on like G Plus for like 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, well, it's like something that's not even talked on G Plus. Oddly enough, it might have been, but I don't do G Plus anymore. But do you have any statements or thoughts on this, Draco? Do you want to
I have a few.
go ahead? Prevents me from going on to the subsection, so that's okay.
Well, first off, as someone who creates, I don't create art, but someone who knows a lot of people who does create art or writing or videos. I hope it's just general knowledge, and hopefully to the people coming into it, always have a backup. Always.
Yeah.
And secondly, I want to touch base on the people who use it, the Fur Affinity for work.
Mm-hmm.
Websites aren't expensive.
Yeah, they are. Kind of.
Not terribly expensive. The expense comes out of paying someone to set it up for you.
No, there's keeping the domain up there. It's like $5 a month, and then if no one visits it, and then there's no ads on it, then it's
No, but if you're at the point where Fur Affinity can make you a good wage, if you making art for money, should be able to be at least able to make like $5 a month.
I suppose.
And you could set up like just some kind of cheap website on the side with like a link to a PayPal and the ability to just like display your art on the website.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
And-
if you're an artist and you're drawing and you're able to make decent money off of it, you can have that as like an extra thing. That way you don't have to rely on another network of are they going to crash, are they going to stay up, is my art going to be safe?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Add on to that, as I've already seen people talk about it, if you're an artist and you delete your stuff after you've uploaded to a website, what the hell are you doing, for one thing? Sorry, I'm going to be blunt on this. I, as a YouTube creator, have never deleted any of my YouTube videos. Other than one I deleted off of YouTube, but that's just here nor there. But I mean, my videos as a whole, I still have the raw. I don't have the raw files, I have the edited files still on my external hard drive. Go out and buy yourself an external hard drive. They're dirt cheap anymore. And if you're anything into computers, buy yourself an internal hard drive and do it that way as well. Just for
Even if it comes down to a shoebox full of pen drives.
That too. I've seen there are terabyte thumb drives out there. They're a bit expensive, but if you can't have a big honking piece of machine on your desk, and you can afford a thumb drive, get yourself a terabyte thumb drive, or get yourself a couple good gigabyte thumb drives. It's going to be able to hold a lot of files on there. usually art, I've noticed, for doing a little bit of artwork, it's not that heavy on the megabytes per section, especially like pingus and JPEGs. They compress really well, so you could sit there on your computer and have a file of like 80 fucking pictures for 1 month, and maybe it'd be 250 megabytes, if that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sitting on that now for just thumbnails for my videos, and they're 1080. They're not 1080p. They're actually 1080p thumbnails and writing and whatnot on them. So it's not like something that's.
There's also something else I need to add to it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
For people that want to back up their stuff, for holy hell, do not use online storage.
No, that's the cloud. Everybody's like, I'm using the cloud. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Why? Because a cloud is a server. That's all a cloud is a freaking server.
Yeah,
they call it the cloud, but it goes to a server, and it's stuck on a server, and someone can turn around and destroy that server really easily. An earthquake could destroy that server really easy. And true, if you have that stuff in your house, you have a house fire, that can be destroyed too. But if you're a die-hard artist and you want to keep everything, you're going to go out and spend, if you're doing thumb drives, you can put a nice good-sized shoebox of thumb drives into a fireproof safe, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I had to mention that because it's like no matter what source of media I go, I always hear people talk about the cloud and how good it's not good.
Mm-mm. There's always outages in the cloud. I've seen it. It's not 100% reliable.
I mean, if Furfinity can be hacked, if all these like government-owned websites can be hacked,
big businesses
a storage
can be
site
hacked.
is not going to be bad.
If a big business can be hacked, it's got a decent IT department that pays well, but Fortune 500 company can be hacked into. It's better to just have analog stuff sitting in your thing.
Yeah, but the cloud is basically like storage towers. If someone got into their network, they're not going to know.
Nope. There's people piggybacking on clouds all the time. But enough of that wickety wackety do. Anything else, Draco?
Not really. Always save a backup. Don't trust online storage, and if possible, cheap or free website that you can display your art and maybe a donation link.
And also for those out there, good tinfoil hat also helps too. But
Take me to your later.
But anyways, let's move on to the subsection here. Other sites that are available out there for artists and for just people in general. I'll name the top 3 that I know of, and that are competing with Furfinity, and that have been around either as long as Furfinity or definitely competing with Furfinity really well. First off is Weasel. I'll let Nova talk about that because I do not know Weasel well enough to really talk about it.
Oh gosh, neither do I, except other than the fact that a lot of people used it the first time Furfinity shat its pants. Or at least the first time I saw it shat its pants. Everyone moved to Weasel because they're like, oh god, it's the end of times. So, yeah.
Weasel is a Furfinity. It's a place we can upload your artwork and stories, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Next up is Ink Bunny.
That's been around longer.
Don't know too much about that. It's apparently been around for a lot longer period of time. Again, it's another site that can do the same thing. There's, for those who are into my section of the fandom, the smut, there is E621. It does have its downages because it's a porn site, and there's always going to be those people out there, and it's furry, so there's going to be those people out there who don't like the porn section, and they're going to try to take it down. But within reason, they're usually up within a day, or they're up within a few hours, and they seem to be more reliable on it. If you're interested if you're in that section and you want to post stuff there. And finally, the new kid on the block, who handled its shit really well, I've got to admit, throughout this whole thing yesterday, is FN, the Furry Network. I gotta admit, comparative to FA, they have my backing, because as a writer, they have it's a beta still, even though they're not calling it a beta. It's open to the public now, So just because those people who are not sure aware of it, there was a person asking about it today on Twitter, and a colleague and a friend of Nova's and a friend of Ferrari's, shout out to Blaze Colley, mentioned it, that it's open to the public, and it is because I created my account just recently. It used to be you had to use a beta key to get into it. As a writer, I like it because, for one, as a internet person, I like the UI. There's a few bugs in the UI that need to be fixed, like liking things and adding friends to your, adding watchers, watching people. It's kind of a hard click. I'm guessing the servers aren't too big because there is a bit of lag because it's a brand new thing. There aren't ads on the sites yet. So it's, I'm pretty sure it's like a small, tight-knit community for that. But I see potential in it. Their bug awareness is tremendously fantastic. Nova and I tweeted at them yesterday that there was an issue. They went and looked into it immediately. If there's a major bug, I saw on their forums, I'm not 100% sure on this, so don't quote me on this because I saw this in their about page of their update, is if there's a major, huge bug and you report it, I guess they're offering money for bugs. I don't know. It's something you'll have to look into. I saw it like a 5-minute glance because I was scrolling through. But I guess there's a bounty for bugs, which is, if they're doing a bounty for bugs, major bugs, that means that it's a worthwhile site so far. Like I said, I talked to them. I actually talked to them yesterday. I was talking about how I liked their program, and they tweeted me back, and it said, we're happy that for a writer, we're happy that you want to give us input and you like our program. And they thanked me for, giving them nice praise, because really there is praise to be given there. Yes, there are bugs and issues because it's a beta, but for a UI and then a standard upload to upload videos, it's upload things, it's beautiful. They do artwork, multimedia, so videos, you'll get videos like you get off of E621. And just as a reference, that's just, if you do animated videos, you can put them up there. FA does not do that. I wonder if they will do a section for YouTubers, because there are a lot of free YouTubers out there. That would be beautiful if they do that for us, because I'd like to advertise my site on a site. I can't do that on FA. Rari does YouTube how-to videos, tutorial videos on doing art. She can upload them there. Nova, if decides to do that, she can upload them there. They do stories. I love their stories because I can take a little blurb out of my story, maybe the good, dirty part, and put it right there. And you look at my thing, oh my god, I just read that. That's hot and kinky. I'm going to read this whole thing fully.
Yeah.
FA doesn't do that shit. FA is like,
download the story.
Here's a little picture that says, maybe what's in it, and you have to do 3 of them. There, I just copy and paste it off of my Word document, put it on there, and I have a spell check on my browser, which is a brilliant spell check. I love that thing to death, and that thing works on that site. It works on FA, but it also works on that site, so I can put that. I can just not even spell check my Google Documents, or my Word document, port it over there and spell check it there, and then submit it. Yeah. I love their tags. I love how they run their tags, because they run their tags like they run how YouTube used to run their tags. Being a YouTuber, used to be able to go start typing in a tag, and the tag will show up, and you just click on it. Did you mean this? Or do you want this? Do you need that? And all you do is click on it, and it's there. The tag is really easy, really cool. So for me, putting out my Femboy Bunny Sex Brigade story that I did, I started typing out femboy. Do you mean this? That's what I meant. Gay, it's in there. It's just really, really quick and simple to put down, and the UI works well. There's a bit quirks with the UI. I know Novus was talking about setting up her page, and it's not run on HTML. It's run on
it's Markdown. Meh.
But Markdown is something that I'm thinking is a little bit more stable than HTML sometimes.
Yeah, it was a simple, quick. You just
fix.
Google Markdown editor, and then it's really simple. Just whatever.
I mean, you don't get the colors like you got in FA, but that doesn't want me to stay on FA. It
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, no.
Um,
Wait,
the
so
cool thing is you can start if you're an artist and you like. I got 5 pictures I need to put up today. You can upload all 5 pictures. They won't go directly out there yet, but you can upload them and you can individually, do the tags, individually do the descriptions, and send them out one at a time,
yeah, it's
and
great for
slowly push them
queues.
out.
If you have a big art queue, you can
Yep.
just you can put them all up on at once, but they're not going to be on your profile right away. So it's similar to kind of how Tumblr used to work, except or not used to. I guess it still does. But you all you have to do is log in. You can put all of the information you want in the draft, and then you can close your browser, walk away from it, and then tomorrow you can just go change it from a draft to public. It's like sending an email.
Right. What I like is that also reminds me of, again, going back to my YouTube not career situation is scheduling. Except for it doesn't automatically go out. Excuse me. It goes out when you want it to go out, but it's still a schedule.
Yeah.
Type thing. So you can have it set up, a week in advance if you needed to, and you just I believe FN it has a cell phone app.
Yep, it does have an app. I used
and
it before.
it might be decently good.
No,
That
it was good when it was hella beta. So I
right.
don't know if it's good now because I deleted it because PC is probably better than mobile anyway. But
But
when
what
it
I'm saying,
was
mhm,
beta code,
same thing.
exclusive. When I joined, the mobile app was actually surprisingly nice compared to I think whatever Fur Affinity has out. I think
Oh,
Fur
Fur
Affinity has
Affinities.
one, and that's a laugh.
Their mobile web one is just terrible. It really is. But if it's better than, if it's any 3 times better than what FA has, and if it's improved since then, and because I was thinking about it, is because if you need to, and you're like, oh, I got to go somewhere, or I'm on vacation. Well, I've already had my pictures set up, and I might be able to just go to my phone, hit submit every day. That way, just hit the submit button. You've got stuff coming out.
Yep.
Or if you decide to write something out and about, and then you put it up, and you walk out the room of your hotel, and you go, shit, I forgot to fucking upload it. Open up your phone, click on it, and go submit it out. Hopefully, that's a feature that's there, and that's works pretty damn well. So I am excited for FN personally. I've already made the statement on Twitter that I am keeping my FA account, but me uploading anything on there for the time being is probably not going to happen. It's going to go to FN because I like it. Again, like I said, there are quirks. It's not a completely 100% site, but if you're willing to deal with some of the quirks and the patches and it updating itself and fixing itself, then you're completely fine. If you come across something that you don't like, go full force and tell them on FN. I looked at their forums because I wanted to know how to do tags. Because I was messing up and tags weren't working because I was using another section there. Because you can edit really easily too.
Oh yeah.
Edit your stuff. I went on their forums to look and see how to do tags, and someone says, "I want to copy and paste tags. Is that available?" And right away they got a response from one of the admins or one of the admins or mods or something like that. It's like, not yet, but it will be implemented in such and such patch. It'll be coming out soon. And the fact that they responded to that person really quickly, and the fact that they responded to me really quickly on Twitter, amazed me and made me more happier about that program as a whole. But those right now. Oh, and then there's also, I don't know, anybody else? Anything else you want to cover on FN, Nova? Before I move on.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Mhm.
Because you were talking about multimedia stuff.
Right.
So we could technically just take this video that we're recording right now and put it on FN if we wanted to? Is that what you were trying to get
Maybe. I don't know. I saw the multimedia,
at? Yeah.
and it looked like the videos that you can find on E621, because it was, I have mine's on extremely sex, because I leave that open, period, because I really don't care.
Yeah.
Because I like finding artists that way, because I find some decent artists through their porn, ironically enough. And it leads back to the NSFW. They're safe for work stuff, and it's really good. But they have a multimedia center there. I don't know if you could do that. I really don't know. I haven't really looked into it more.
Yep.
It's possible. I have to check it out, but
Okay.
it is possible.
Not saying that we'd probably upload all of it there, but we could do like a little teaser broadcast majig.
Right.
It's a thought.
Also, I totally set my mind because it's something that also you would be wanting in, and I know other people would be wanting in.
Me?
It's not available in. Yeah, you.
Cool.
It's not available yet, but they will have a commission section for people who want commissions.
Yeah.
It's not available yet because it's still a beta. They are working on it. I believe Nova messaged them yesterday asking about it. They told them, yes, we're working on it. It's not available yet, but we're testing it out. So there will be a commission thing for you people who do commissions. And I actually was watching Nova mess around with commissions, and it looked really cool. If I ever get into doing commissions, it's really awesome looking because there's like labels in there. You can press a button, and it's like, this one needs to be done now. This one's already done. This one I didn't like. The person didn't want to pay me. He can go screw himself. Button. There was like a lot of cool, just like the cool features that were there.
Yeah.
And another thing is, if you're someone who's a person who's just a user, and you have artwork, and then you find out someone's using your artwork against your will, there is a takedown system available for those people. So I do like that. I'm hesitant though because I'm worried about it happening to me, but I haven't put up anything that belongs to anybody else. But there is a system there for people to be protected, which I really like. I don't think FA has that. If they do, it's like buried somewhere. This is like you look at someone's art piece, it's like that's mine. I can take it down and I can write a request to them why I'm taking it down.
Yep.
Which I find very cool for artists out there because or people like me or people like Draco who use that site because there is stealing, which is sad, but there is stealing out there.
Actually, for Affinity, I'm not gonna defend them or anything, but I can't hate them because they were one of the original sites. But their protection thing is kind of ass backwards. I mean, they don't even have a button on the person's profile that's going to be like, hey, report this person for whatever. You have to open it up in a new window and copy and paste it, or you have to remember their name per letter, symbol, or number, and then type it in their complaint area.
This is why I like FN, because FN is you just go right onto that page of whatever. It's like if I posted Nova's artwork because this is mine.
Hey,
I made this.
No.
She can come onto my page and go boop and then report it, and then I have to take it down.
And the other thing that kind of scares me about the way Fur Affinity does it, it could be really easy to abuse the system of reporting people because the person that stole my thing, they had it for 2 years. Fur Affinity never did anything because they don't have a cross-check for images that are identical between multiple profiles.
Right.
And secondly, when I did report it 2 years after the fact, because I kind of took a break from it for a while, I did report them. Their profile was suspended. I don't know if that just means their version of outright banned, but the person messaged me on a second profile or tried to apologize for it. I'm like, it doesn't matter, you did it. And then they tried to chew me out, and without that profile even inherently doing anything wrong besides just harassing me, which isn't like no website really gives a fuck about that because it's the goddamn internet.
You'd be surprised. Twitter, one of the big things on Twitter is if you
reported their second profile too, and it was suspended the very same day.
But yeah, I do like their takedown methods. I don't know how well it works. I don't really want to try it, nor do I want to find out being tried. But there's another thing I like.
Hopefully you don't have to find out how it works.
Luckily, I did find another thing that you kind of mentioned on because you were talking about profiles and whatnot. Cool thing about FN is if you have more than one Sona, you can have both Sonas on your freaking FN page.
Yeah.
So I can go from Jelu, my bear Sona, a dire bear wolf hybrid mix, to my new Sona, the mongoose slash ferret mix of Wrecker really easily. So
It's actually kind of cool because they sounds like they took aspects of
it's
Weasel, Furfinity, and F List and put them all together.
well, no, it's similar to oh gosh,
Nova's
so
just
furry.
fleas.
It's
Uh,
huh?
Nova's picture just
Oh
fleas.
yeah, I forgot that you guys can see what I'm drawing.
we're also watching her draw through Skype.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's similar. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
What Red's talking about is similar to So Furry, how you can make different role play profiles for things. If
Right.
people are familiar with So Furry, then it's
Yay.
like that. Yay!
But
Disclaimer.
yeah, I have I see potential for that site. I really do. And I hope they don't. I don't want to speak ill will because it's just like something that I know if I speak ill will, if I'm getting my ass in trouble because I've done it before. But I hope they don't do what FA did, and what if you know what I'm talking about. Sell out to a specific company,
Ah!
and then that company taking over and running it into the ground because they don't give a fucking flying rat's ass.
well, see, you're worried about that, but that's kind of the thing with new, with like new websites or like other stuff that we can use to interact with people. Criticism isn't a bad thing. The people
No.
who are willing to create, the people who put time to create it, need to learn that yes, there's going to be some bad stuff along the
Oh
way.
no, I know. I don't want to. I don't want to name the third party that's involved with FA because I really don't care about the third party for FA. But I'm just saying, yeah, FA fucked when it sold itself, and that was before I even got on FA, I believe. So, but still, it's just
Oh
like
yeah, it's most of the times when another company is looking out to buy something else, something or one of the competitors out, it usually is going to go to shit because they want to make themselves look good.
sometimes I've seen a few companies do that, and they've done it well. It depends on the company. I mean, personally, if I own a Fortune 500 company and I see a company doing really well and I decide to buy it out, I'm not going to turn that fucking shit into shit. I'm going to work hard on that thing to get it working properly so I can still make triple the money. But in this day and
All your
age,
dollar bills.
old man CEO doesn't want to do that shit. But I mean, everybody complains about it. Will people abandon ship on FA? Probably not. So, synopsis of what's going to happen is there's going to be few who are going to bail ship. The intelligent artists and male and female artists out there will open up on Weasel, they'll open up on FN, open up everywhere else because they know that they have a backup plan. And if FN gets its, I'm not saying it doesn't have its shit together, but if it gets its shit together even more than it has now, FA's got a fucking problem called FN.
And see, that's the thing. That's despite FA having its problem, the people in charge of it need to realize FA, as much as they want to probably go on with it, they did their job. They were one of the originals to help open up social media to the community.
I can't say that no more because they're not owned by the original FA. They're owned by, I mean, the mods are probably, and the admins are probably still there, but they're not originally FA anymore. As the people who grew up with FA, who've been there since like 2000 and whatever, that's not the original FA. It's a company owned by another company.
I know, and that's the part I don't like. If it was the original creators, they'd probably get the clue that hey, maybe we shouldn't go on with this. There's better stuff coming out, and we did our job. We put light to social media with the community, with the fandom. What?
Oh, what Nova's drawing.
Oh.
I know who that's for. But anyways, gonna get it. She's gonna use it every time her mate says something to her. She's gonna be like, "You're gross."
You're gross. That's just vile.
But
I'm never gonna forget the Thanksgiving episode.
you mean a Halloween episode?
Yeah.
But anyways, I can see FN taking FA for a trip. I could see FN becoming a Pepsi Cola over a Coke, but being a better Pepsi Cola than what Pepsi Cola is now. I'm not really a fan of Pepsi Cola, but surpassing FA and doing a lot better with what it does. I hope for a lot of well thoughts for them. I plan on using them for foreseeable future for my shit.
And I plan on using them whenever I get an actual talent.
Well, if the multimedia is what I think the multimedia is, you could try doing that there. I mean, I'm not gonna upload like my Minecraft videos to it though, but I might like advertise my account, my YouTube account. I mean, I am furry. My YouTube channel is kind of furry, being that I'm furry, and the game I'm currently playing is made by a furry. So, well, not originally made by the furry. The mod pack as a whole was made by a furry. Not the individual mods, but the pack itself was made by. Just so I don't hear people go, "Well, it's not Minecraft was never made by a furry." Could be, you never know. And then you got fucking people, but the mod pack creators weren't furry. You again never know, but the creator who made the whole chunk of the thing and put it together is a furry.
Yeah.
But
Stop it,
that's
OB. Sorry.
Cat in the background.
Interrupting kitten.
Interrupting kitten, but I think that's it. Anybody else want to add anything?
We're back! Yay! Welcome home, TheFloofcast.
I think that's the end of the rant on Furfinity.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed. As soon as this gets sent to me, I will edit it out, and it should be up very soon.
Like immediately.
As soon as I can get it uploaded, maybe by tonight. No promises. Thursday at the latest.
Yep.
But hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you next Wednesday. Remember to comment in the comment section below. Give us ideas.
Yep.
Try to give us ideas in before Wednesday of next week, preferably, folks, because
Wednesday's record day.
Wednesday is record day, and if you are decent, give us a decent idea, or you make us laugh, one of us or two of us laugh, then you will get some artwork being done in the stream.
Mm-hmm. Or you just get to watch me make another sticker for myself.
Yep. And an approving sticker for me, too.
Oh, you want that one?
Oh, you made it for me, didn't you?
Yeah, I was just doodling you. Okay, I'll make a sticker. Here we go. Hup, hup. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. It's good.
As you can hear in the background, someone's sharpening a knife in Nova's
Yeah,
house. All it is
frickin-
just a cat sharpening its claws
frickin'
against the
OB.
door. But again, we're
Kick 'em.
tangenting off as we usually do. Classic for Floofcast.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Topic for next week, maybe to be continued.
Yep.
We don't know. If you guys give us a topic between, within 2 days of this being uploaded, it may be the next topic. You never know.
Yeah.
So always comment, like, subscribe if you're new, share, because that helps. Blog about it. I don't know. Tell us your thoughts on FA issue. Tell us your concerns. Tell us your feelings on FA. If you didn't know about what was going on with FA, then you're lucky. Me and Nova were dead smack in the middle of it.
Yeah. Freaking. Anyway.
Mer.
Forgot to remove.
Where that Merrin.
Well,
Well, so much for my sticker.
no, your sticker's there. I forgot to make mine transparent. Whatever.
You're the ability to end the recording there.
Yep. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to
Bye.
TheFloofcast.
Woo.
You're gross.